Are you looking for the perfect bikini for the beach or competition? Well, we have the perfect bikini for you, customized for any size, shape, or age. Here today we have Bikini Lab Hawaii. Let's welcome Tricia. Escucha.
That's right.
That's right.
Good job. You got it, yes.
And Charissa Thornley.
Carissa Thornley. We're close.
Yeah, almost. Yes.
Charissa. Carissa. Welcome.
Thank you.
And you guys are from Hawaii, and you're here in Arizona.
Yes.
So why? I would love being in Hawaii, and of course with this industry and bikinis, it's a natural fit. Have you guys grown up there, lived there forever? What's your story regarding how Hawaii is now your home base for the company?
Yeah, I think it's interesting, and we have different stories. So my dad was military. We were there when I was little. And I was always the kid out of 5, like, I want to live there. Like, the beach, the ocean, that's my element.
Absolutely.
Everyone thought she's going to grow old, not come back. And I've been there now over 20 years.
Oh, wow.
It is just the nature, the people, that aloha spirit for me that really draws me and keeps me there. And the reason we're in Arizona is we go where the women are, where those that we want to help make them feel good in their own skin. And that's really globally, right? But also you guys are here. And so this is an amazing experience for us to come and see how can we help all of those that we don't see in Hawaii?
Yeah.
Right? Because everyone needs an everyday swimwear. We do surfing and sports and all those things in Hawaii, but deserts, hiking, and then all the competition as well. Now I'll let Carissa share her story of how she got to Hawaii.
So I'm a newbie to Hawaii comparatively to Trish. I'm prior military myself. My husband is still active duty. So almost 4 years ago, the wonderful Army took us to Hawaii as a duty station. We're really, really fortunate. And I'm so thankful every day that our life situations brought us together in Hawaii. As soon as I moved there, I was already doing competition suits, got to Hawaii, felt like I kind of needed to get a stronghold, started sponsoring local shows in Hawaii, which has been amazing because those girls really need somebody locally there to assist them in the process, especially newer competitors. And I was able to meet Tricia at the show, and the magic sparked, and we were able to combine our efforts together.
Yes.
Wow. So then you've been in the business for how long? So you said prior to moving to Hawaii,
so
you did competition.
Yeah, I was just thinking about it this morning, my first competition suit I ever made was for the Chicago Pro Weekend in Tinley Park. I lived there at the time in 2015.
Wow.
It's a long time ago.
Wow.
And she started her swimwear line in 2016. She did swim. She did
So I was doing all the surfers, the waterwear, activewear, mommy and me sets, and a lot of pageants like the Guam pageants, Miss Hawaii. So a lot for them because they like to have a certain uniform look.
Sure.
And so I was doing reversible bikinis, custom as well. When I met Carissa and she was doing competition, we're like, it's a no-brainer to combine the two. So that we can offer even more than we do alone. And we're a really good team because we really bounce that off of each other as well.
Yeah, I love the idea when I read, like, it's customized for every size, every shape, every age. I know walking into a store and looking for like a bikini to be on the, you know, it's like always was challenging off the rack. When we're in contest shape, I mean, you know.
Yeah, you can wear anything you want.
But for the average woman,
you know, even
really
for
look
us,
for that.
I think, and is that we are our own shapes, right? I'm almost 60. I still want to wear a bikini if I want to. I want to feel good and own it, but I want to empower other women that you could be any age, any size. So I'm repping the big girls. I got the hips. You don't have to squeeze into a mass-produced suit
a mass-produced
bikini.
suit.
So we make them to your measurement. We let you pick the material and try them on and see what styles you like. We all have our different favorites. We should combine that and let it be about the person, not the suit.
Yeah.
And I wanted to feel like a second skin to people. I was recently diagnosed with lupus. So for me, swimwear has taken a different kind of connotation for me. Now I have to cover up.
Yeah.
So being able to make rash guards that don't affect my skin, I don't have to worry about a certain type of elastic. Like just being able to think outside of the box, to be able to address whatever somebody has, like it's literally a challenge that I crave. Like I love being able to take on that engineering. It's like who's over 5'5", who's ever been to a Target to buy a swimsuit, and you can't buy a one piece because it doesn't it doesn't fit the right way. So just knowing that we can take it in or let it out or change up booty coverage because she likes it cheeky and I gotta cover mine up.
You like more cheeks?
You know what?
That's good, girl.
That's good. Yes.
So I just aside from size and modesty preference, like there's so many things that we can take account of, and there's I've told other people, I used to work in law enforcement, I used to be in policing, and I literally feel like I'm in a spot now where like seeing happy girls makes my soul so happy.
Wow.
Whether it's a competition suit or just a swimsuit or a full-blown rash guard combination. Literally just seeing people who are comfortable playing with their kids at the beach and they're happy to be in photos with their kids at the beach. Like that just makes our soul so happy.
Tears to our eyes. We've had customers who were over 300 pounds. And we know people from, every walk of life. And then when they say they've never worn a suit, they always wear their husband's, rash guard T-shirt, and making them a suit and seeing them glow for the first time. To us, that is like the reason we do this. It's yes. But we also want to look sexy, right? We want fashion to choose from. So we don't want to trade practicality and function for fashion. That's why we bring the bling and we bring that sexy and sassy, so you can make it the way that you want to. Because we all do sexy different.
Right, for sure.
Right.
It's kind of figuring out who you are, embracing it, owning it. And then more importantly, just being comfortable. Because, talking with some of my friends too, there's different suits you have if you're doing a photo shoot.
Correct.
If you're on the beach with your kids and you've got babies and
if you're with your family and your grandparents.
You can't be rocking a thong. Sometimes it's sunsplash. These water parks, it might be a little odd, but that's what's great is kind of having different variety, maybe just different stages in life as well. But you guys do it all.
The other thing we love is that we employ women, local women. We give back to the community. We hire. So Chris is also a veteran, and we're both moms. We hire a lot of moms who are single moms or military moms, stay-at-home moms, especially during COVID, that might not have had a job and been able to feed their family. They become our seamstress to help Charissa. They cut, we deliver. We're so busy in that fact that we have a ohana, which means family. And so what we love is not just a business. It's not just a brand. It's a lifestyle, and bringing them into that. With us, how do we help them glow? How do we make them reach their potentials too?
Wow. It's so unique because I don't think I've heard of, as far as the customizing of how long does it take, or the process? Take us through what a person would go in. You can just pick and choose.
So typically, COVID has made our virtual business boom. So pretty much.
That's great.
We still have a ton of mainland clients who order through us. So whether it's a swimsuit or a competition suit, we typically do a virtual consult. I try not to talk for long, but it's like...
you get excited.
She tries. But
I try. She reins me in. So I want to know all the things. But I walk them through getting their measurements, finding out what's important to them. I take them through our stash of fabrics, see what they... sometimes people have specific ideas, or they'll see our IG account and be like, I want that. So we'll talk them through that, make sure they understand our process. If we have fabric in-house, it takes a week to 2 weeks.
So you really, with your virtual, you'll help do the measurement part with them. Because honestly, I know that's where a lot of people struggle. And if it's just email communication or online measurements, and then you maybe see a photo of them later and you're like, that's
and they change, right? They change their body. So this is great knowing I hadn't, didn't do that part, but when I watch them, you're right, because people go, I don't know what measurements to give you. And literally she'll have them stand up and do all the different, and it looks kind of strange.
It's like me and Andrea not too long ago, and it's fun because her mom's helping, we're getting in, our husbands, and when I get measurements just emailed to me, for some reason it's Somebody could be 5'7", 160 pounds. Measurements be the same as somebody else, but they look completely different.
Yeah,
they look completely different. So most of the time, I can go from a video chat and pictures alone on, because I've been doing this for so long. I can look at their pictures and videos and be like, okay, cool, this cut's going to work for you. This is the size you're going to need. And I'm really in depth, especially with competition suits, what measurements I get. It's like 12 different things that I need to get to make sure we're getting it right. The new trend is pulling those hip straps up as high as we can get them. So
as it changes, as the requirements change and all, we have to stay on top of that.
For sure.
We don't want them to come to us and just be like, I need a suit. We're like, what fits you? Everyone has a unique quality. Maybe something in their body that we all as women, there's certain things we want to accentuate and certain things we want to maybe hide a little. And we do that creatively.
And with the video, that's also helpful, because I think when for athletes, they think, oh, I have an augmented chest, like it's just going to fit well. Or if somebody tells me in a t-shirt they wear a D-cup top. Cool, well, if you're on stage, side boob is not a bad thing. I need to size down for exactly what we want to see on stage. Or our bodybuilders, I need to know that I'm pulling your chest close enough that I can see your lat spread. I want to see all the striations and your obliques, and I need to see every single piece of that. So it really helps to do a video.
And we're used to that, customizing. Like that. So that's so amazing.
So in addition to video, we have them come to our houses.
We do.
You know, we had a studio on the North Shore in Hawaii, if you've ever been. It's gorgeous there. And it's far for people to go, so we also have them come to our houses. We do the pop-ups, we do the community events, so that they can come feel all the material before we've cut it. They can pick from this style, so we call it Build a Bikini.
Oh, that's
You choose your top, your bottom, you know, like if you go to Chipotle or something, build your burrito. You're going to build a bikini and say, I want that leopard print with the back solid black. I want it cheeky, or I want a lot. I like the strings and whatever fits in that way. So we find that that is empowering for the woman to say, that's what fits me. It might be totally different than what she wants to wear or you guys would wear.
It's definitely empowering.
Yes. Because it's very traumatizing for a lot of women to go and shop for suits. It was for me. Especially in Hawaii. There's a lot of very small women, so it's size zeros. I could not walk into those stores and buy something off the rack. And I have a teenage daughter who I also want to show her, you don't have to be like everyone else. She's very tall and thin, and she didn't like the very teeny tiny. She likes the retro old-fashioned kind, you know. And I thought, let's make those. Let's make the high-waisted. Let's make the ones that you can surf in and you can do water sports and it doesn't come off. You don't have to worry about that.
It's a great business model.
Thank you.
And I feel like it's come easy to us because it's something we wholeheartedly believe in.
We walk the talk, we wear the suits, we, you know, have the same things we want to hide and take care of. But I think it's the fact that we also work off each other, the women we work with, even people like you guys that we meet, other ambassadors. It's a great way to learn of, hey, we're always going to evolve and grow. We just hope to get better and help more. I'm really, really happy that we have the caliber of sponsored athletes we do this year. Because I use them as guinea pigs. I do. And I am the type of person that really likes criticism and I like feedback, because if I don't get it, I can't make it better. So I'm just like, y'all just give me all the news, put them on, let me see what they look like. And then I can use everything that we learned there and put it into the suits for the rest of our athletes. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, because we are very specific. Very specific. And that helps. Very detailed. But it helps so much. But it helps us when you know exactly what you want and what you need. It helps us. We also do like pageants and dances and other things. So each of those genres have a different appeal or knack. Costumes, but also we do for men. We have posing suits for men. We just started. And we do board shorts for men. So yes, there's a variety. Yeah. Well, what we're going to do, we'll take a break and we're going to come back and some models so we can see the difference. Yes. Love the models. Competition to swimwear for everybody. Awesome.
You diet down, train hard, and supplement smart for months. When the time comes to step on stage, don't leave your tan to chance. Go with the pros. Pro Tan. #1 worldwide since 1987 and the official sponsor of the Olympia for the last 15 years. Don't step on stage without it. Pro Tan.
All right, and we're back with Bikini Lab Hawaii and our first beautiful model, Tiffany. Now, Charissa, explain the suit that Tiffany's wearing here.
So Tiffany is in one of our beautiful bikini competition suits. This one was worn in an OCB show by one of our sponsored athletes. So it's a little different than the typical ones we do for NPC IFBB, and I'll explain the difference in just a little bit. This has blue Mystique fabric and a huge scatter of a different, I think there's 4 different shades of Swarovski crystals on this one. I'm obsessed with this triangle top. The way that we engineer it is we put a really firm elastic in both sides of her top. So for girls with a larger bust or smaller bust, whichever way you move, you're not going to have any type of gapping. It's going to just sit nicely to her chest. I'm going to have you turn around if that's okay. I love
the butt cut is so important, right? Always.
It's so important, and I feel like especially for newer athletes, they're afraid to show off a little bit. But I always talk them into it. I'm like, you work really, really hard on your physique. The judges want to see it. They don't want to wonder what you're covering.
Right, with a huge bottom.
With a huge bottom. Now, everybody loves a booty scrunch.
Yes.
Trisha's going to show you that in our swimsuits, that we've transitioned that to swimwear. But, of course, our bikini has a booty scrunch. This one is, I don't use it synonymously, it's not the same, but this would equate to like a pro cut coverage. It's not Brazilian, it's not covering most of her glutes, but it works well for natural shows, so OCB, and it works out well for NPC athletes. It has a little bit more coverage. Sure. I try to keep the sweetheart shape here, but another one I love using this for is my master's girls, whose glutes don't sit as high and tight as they once did.
Sure.
What's great with this suit cut and a little bikini bite, we can put it on their glutes and lift it up. So it allows us to create an illusion of better proportion and better shape.
So which is everything that we're working for as athletes on stage.
I'd say a little bit more coverage is not bad, but it's definitely just going to depend on the shape of a person's glutes.
Sure.
And we can show the difference.
Yes, Haley, come join us real quick.
Thanks, Haley. All right, so I'll have you start facing that way just so you can see the difference. This one was cut for another sponsored athlete, and it fits a little bit smaller. This one is almost our micro cut, but it was made custom for a sponsored athlete, so she had just a little bit more coverage. Again, this is moderately scattered crystals. We have neon pink, we have purple and iridescent purple, and a really deep amethyst. It's gorgeous on you. Your skin color.
All these
by the way,
popping under the lights.
Okay, and then if you would like to turn around and you're free, babe. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you so much for being a part of it. And we can show off the scoop in the front. We didn't do so much in the other. We've got 2 bottoms for bikini and wellness. Wellness girls, we've developed that deep V in the front. Recently, my pro bikini girls have started loving that as well. Doesn't work for everybody's physique. I have ladies who have C-section scars. Stuff happens, so we need a little bit more coverage. So I still offer this scoop in the front as well as the wellness cut you'll see next. Again, this is another traditional soft triangle cup. We double line it, and we also put a little hole in the lining, so if a girl doesn't have implants or naturally round breasts, we can put a silicone insert in. We can fill it with whatever, and you won't see it because I've seen pillow stuffing kind of things stick
out in the photo.
And this will hide that perfectly.
Now, what about connectors? As you do all the custom suits, do they choose? Do you give recommendations?
To be honest, I used to let my competitors choose, but now it's become they just trust what I suggest. For somebody with a heavy natural breast like hers, I would not say a really tiny single connector is something that I would trust, but something this big or the one we just had on are great. I use Preciosa rhinestone connectors because they just bling on stage and you can see them from outer space. So I love that. And then for my bodybuilding girls, I tend to use something that's a little bit heavier because I want them to be able to do their choreography freely and they don't feel like things are going to break or pop or whatever.
Which is something that happens a lot on stage when you see girls, maybe the suit wasn't, it's not the best quality, and the last thing you want is to be on stage hitting your poses and boom.
Well, and I will say there are so many wonderfully talented makers out there. I make the construction of the fabric parts. I don't make the pieces. We all order from the same place. I think it's just really important to find which one is going to support them the best in the category that they have, so then that doesn't happen. Yeah, for sure.
Unfortunately, stuff happens on stage. You just got to roll with it, own it, right?
It does. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And Renee, join us. She is a wellness pro, so she's rocking this suit perfectly.
Yes. This is our new and improved micro wellness cut in the front, and then the wellness rounded push-up top. I'm obsessed with this top. I make it from scratch. I put everything together myself. I measure the girl's top. And from the molded cups to the underwire, we create everything in our sewing studio. So I'm obsessed with this. This is my
beautiful.
Baby. This one's my baby, and I'm obsessed. And then this bottom.
Let's see the booty.
We recently engineered and drafted this bottom, and I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. And even the bikini girls are obsessed with this cut now on the pro stage and want to wear this.
Now, as we talked about, obviously trying to kind of have a smaller bottom. When do you decide if it's a little bit more fuller coverage versus what Renee's wearing right now?
So this is not even as small as I've gone. It can be smaller, but it also depends on a person's frame and the size of their glutes. So even for my wellness girls, if someone is 5'7" compared to 5'1", and they are, I'd say they're more hamstring heavy than in their glutes, I could probably put them in something like this. Well, if they're literally just straight glutes and I know it's going to sit right on top, I could put them in a smaller bottom. I think it's just going to I think it's just going to be what creates that perfect symmetrical shape overall, and I don't know if I know really how to explain it, but I know it when I see it.
But hey, that's why you do the video consults to kind of get a better feel for it.
Yeah, and I like to make these where, I don't know if I explained in our process, so whenever I do these virtual consults, I create their suit base. We give us enough time that I send their base to them before I put crystals on it. We do another video chat. They show their coaches. They show
try
me.
It on.
They try it on.
Make sure it fits.
I send them the FedEx information. I pay for them to ship it back to me as part of the cost of their suit. And then that's when I put crystals on it. So I know that it's perfect.
So go ahead and turn around, Renee, because it's so beautiful. And it's popping under these lights, so I can only imagine on the stage lights. With this amount of stoning, how long would this take you to do?
A day.
A day. Wow.
I remember my very first suit. It was like 3 months. And then now I just took on 2 rush orders for the New York Pro, and I had them, I had them sent from my place in Hawaii, FedEx them within 24 hours to their hotel.
How many stones are on Renee's suit?
Close to 3,000.
Wow. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
You've got this down. Amazing. Well, these suits are beautiful, and we have more suits that we're going to showcase that you guys produce for girls, some of the beach wear. So we'll be right back, but join us here in a second to see some of the fabulous designs for the beach wear.
People always ask how I got here. I was willing to work just a little harder than everyone else. Every damn day. If I can have hundreds of hours back, you know I'm gonna grab them. Spending hours prepping chicken, rice, and vegetables, F that. I rely on perfect nutrition. I rely on Trifecta.
And we're back with Bikini Lab Hawaii. And now we're going to look at some of your everyday bikini wear. And Tiffany, you have on a beautiful outfit here.
Yes, so this one, thanks Linda, this can be used as a regular bikini for the beach, pool parties, Coachella, hanging out. As you can tell, it's our regular triangle top. These are reversible. We did this one in the black spandex. It's 4-way stretch. It's buttery soft. How does that feel on your skin?
I love it.
Oh,
I want to buy this.
Yeah,
it is very
you look
soft.
Amazing in it. And we added some accents with pink, but you can choose what you want as the straps. Also, on the bottoms here is a side tie. Those are adjustable for all of our different hip sizes. And if you don't mind just taking a little turn, Tiffany, it's our scrunch booty bottoms.
I see, because of the scrunch, the gathering together. That's why you call it scrunch.
Scrunch booty bottom.
Scrunch booty bottom.
Some of us need different scrunch scrunches, some want to do more scrunches.
I understand. Very nice.
These one are more of our micro cuts. We also have fuller cuts if you want a full coverage, a medium coverage, or a very small coverage.
Oh, it's very nice.
That's great for the tan lines.
Yes,
right?
yes.
And then you can turn around. You look lovely in this. But these also, you can be active in these suits. This is also great for posing suits, for practice posing suits. If you want to practice in it, your poses, just like Tiffany's doing, it kind of gives you that feel without all the crystals and without all the bling to worry about.
Right. And so you said the shape, you call this again, what is it?
Just a triangle top.
It's triangle top.
Yes, and we have a variety of styles you can choose from in our Builder Bikini that you can say, hey, I would like it in a halter top or a bandeau top. So we have all the different styles we can make.
Wow, it's wonderful.
Thank you, Tiffany. That looks amazing.
And let's next come on over. Haley, what is Haley? I see Haley, she has on a one piece. This is all one piece.
Love
it. It looks like, yes, it is one piece.
This is a one piece, so we do one pieces, two pieces, monokinis. We love this new look. This is part of our spring collection for Bikini Lab Hawaii. It matches your eyes gorgeously.
Thank you.
And I love this. These are like our monstera leaves on here. This is called a talia. So we love about this, it's a little different just a regular one piece,
yes,
right?
Very nice.
The crisscross at the top. Here you have the little puka, or in Hawaiian, the little hole or cutout, the side cutouts here. And then it's reversed in this mustard yellow. If you guys, I'm just going to do right here, can see on the other side.
Wow.
So you could wear it as a solid.
Reverse this and you have two different, so you have two bikinis.
Two suits in one, right? And then what's great is, because you know how as women, we might go day on the beach, then at night we want to change it, just be cute.
Absolutely.
Shorts, pants, a rash guard, whatever you want to put with it and wear it out. And then you could turn around here for me.
And this is what I love. It looks like it's just a two-piece.
This, and so from the back, it's a two-piece, right? Party in the back, business in the front.
Yeah. Party in the back, business
party
in the front.
You heard it from Linda Murray.
Yes. Got it from you, Trish.
What I love, too, is for our water sports people. So those play volleyball, surf, anything in the ocean, swimming, stand-up paddle. This crisscross back helps it to stay on.
That's what I was going to say. Yeah, because if you're surfing with that water,
exactly, when it hits you, or if you have a fall, or you're boating, you don't want your girls to come out unexpectedly. This ties it in, and then again, the bottom coverage we can do an all coverage, full to mid, whatever you prefer as the woman, what you're looking for.
That's very
and you look amazing in this.
Thank you.
In the talia, and does that feel good on you too? The cut, the stuff.
It's nice material.
I like the high cut.
Yeah, the high
really
French on the hips. And to their point, if you came in, Linda said, I want this exact suit, but I like it cut more here, we can make it lower. So we cut it down according to your measurements and size.
Yeah, I really like how it crosses up at the top and then goes over.
Yes.
And then literally from the back, it looks like
the crisscross.
Right.
You want to do a little turn again, show them the business in the front, party in the back. Hey.
Very nice.
Gorgeous. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Haley. And let's see what Renee has.
All right, look what Renee has.
Our Wellness Pro.
Another one-piece monokini, but this is our new hot, sexy, but very sophisticated line. And this is called our Hayden, or in Hawaiian, I like to call it the Kalani, because look how, that looks all Kalani, right? You're getting all the vibes from Hawaii.
Kalani, oh yeah.
Yes.
It is really nice.
You look amazing in this. It fits your physique very well. We can make it longer for longer torsos or shorter. This is a snakeskin print, and it's solid black if you want to look on the other side. So if you want to wear
I see. So
black,
again, reversible. You can that's right. 2 bikinis in one.
2 bikinis. So you can make them, if you keep switching it up, and it looks like you have crisscross on the top. So here it just gives you that nice, kind of extra sexy line. I mean, we put her in anything.
And I like this color. It's got like a slight.
It's the pink python snake. Yes, and if you'll turn around. So this one, if you want a little more coverage in the back, let's say you are doing sports or you're laying out, you didn't want your back hanging out. Some women, we don't like our back rolls. Not that you have any.
Right.
But this is more a higher cut in the back.
Yeah, this is one that I would absolutely feel very comfortable in.
You can move, you can dance, Linda, and not have to worry about anything hanging out.
I love one piece, the one piece idea, but in the front, it's like sexy.
We're going to make your own. We'll call it the Linda Murray.
Okay.
Okay. And then again, we can cut it any kind of coverage if you want fuller or less coverage. If you don't mind, turn around, Renee. Yeah. And some like to tie it crisscross in the net. You can tie it up here, so it's in multiple ways. This is one print, right? But you could choose any of our prints, any solids, and we make them for you in this cut. Yeah, how do you like that?
Oh, I love it. It's super like comfortable too, and it's like fitting. I don't feel like I'm falling out.
Yeah, and it really fits you nice because I'm looking at you from the side and how you can just even from the side look at how that fits her nicely. And it's not even like this was designed
and you
for
see,
you.
While you have your hands on it right here, do you see it seamless?
Yeah, that's what I noticed.
Everyday wear, we don't put elastics or zippers unless you request. Because for us, we don't want it digging in our skin. I don't like to feel that sausage casing down my hips. So I like it seamless. It just lays on you like butter. And these are quick dry material, 4-way stretch. So
I see quick dry.
Quick dry.
Nice.
Yes.
Very nice.
Gorgeous on you. Very beautiful. Oh, we can't. Next, we're going to have Linda Murray put on a suit.
Oh, okay. Yes.
I know you all want to see that, right?
Okay, then I'll be definitely, I'm done.
Thank you so much.
Hide here. Oh, thank you, Renee. Oh, that's a great job. You guys do excellent. I love the suits.
Thank you.
Yeah, I love how you embrace women. All bodies,
all ages, sizes, style. We all feel good in certain things, and we want to make sure we help to empower you to do that. We make custom suits for you, so you can feel good in the skin you're in.
Yes. Well, we'll take a quick commercial break, and we will be back.
We just had the beautiful models representing all the different styles that you guys, actually I shouldn't say all the different styles because you guys have so many. Yes. We have a few others and you guys have talked multiple times about different fabrics. I've been able to feel some of these and they're so soft, it's almost like butter that you're wearing. Yes. Where do you guys get all your materials from?
So we make sure that we try the materials out ourselves. We want it to feel soft on your skin. And we only get them from the best places as well, and then we make sure they're 4-way stretch.
Yes,
right. They're soft.
I see. 4-way stretch.
Yeah, because you want it to breathe and move with your body as you're moving. We don't want it so strict that we feel tight in them. And I wanted to show an example like this one, this crazy wave one. These are reversible where you then can reverse it. And on the other side, it's a whole new suit.
And a few of the models were wearing those, but
Yes.
obviously without getting too touchy-feely.
Yes, exactly.
This is a lot easier to show.
Super soft, again, any kind of colors, but it's 2 suits in one. And you can mix and match it with
I really absolutely love that because if I'm going to get a suit and it's fit for me, isn't it nice to have 2 suits that actually really complement
you get your money's worth.
And I think it's great for girls who are doing photo shoots after shows because you can get a suit like that Talia. It can be worn crisscross in the front. You can crisscross it in the back. You could flip it in the center so the bottom is one side and the top is another.
Oh, really?
You can wear them in so many different ways. So if you're on a budget or you're traveling, let's say to Puerto Rico or to the Bahamas for a show or Romania, and you're packing up you could pack up 2 suits and you could have a variety of different options. For
Well, and let's be real, on vacation, we pack like 30
Exactly. I was going to say.
and we're only there for 2 days.
I just love to live in different suits.
Yeah, for sure.
Suits.
Yes. And this suit, you have the bottoms, I have the top. This is you said this is a practice posing suit.
Yes.
And what's the price point for a
So
suit like
that's
this?
a micro one. I'll tell you, we do different coverages, but that would be for bodybuilding, physique, figure athletes, and primarily so because it doesn't have the scrunch, but it has the closure for you. I use a super sturdy closure. You gotta go a little practice putting this together, but I'm not letting them come apart.
Yeah, when you say the closure, you mean the
so that hooks on.
Attachment. Very great.
And so our practice posing suits run $80.
And you could still even wear this in the water.
And a lot of women wear them out.
They do, because they want to work on the tan lines prior to getting their tan. That is a good example to see the inside of the suit. That black fabric that we use, a lot of swimwear companies, you'll see they'll use a swimwear lining that is a little like softer.
Yes.
Kind of reminds me of like a thicker pantyhose kind of thing. That black material is like, it's legit like Spanx.
Okay.
It is. It's going to keep
it helps keep you in
But I
a
can
little
tell.
more.
Yeah.
So when you
very
pull
firm,
those
it doesn't
hips,
get,
when you pull those hip
stretch
straps
all out of
up,
place.
It literally
And they
stays,
stay.
but
Which is, I mean, at least for me, I always had issues with that on my competition suits.
Right.
I just don't have that hip structure that is ideal, and so I struggled constantly.
Pulling them up.
Yes.
Right, with pulling it. Oh,
yeah, it's like they would fall as I'm doing my quarter turns, and even practice posing my suits. I would literally try to just hold it up.
It makes such a world of difference with your structure, your physique, as far as being judged in the physique round.
Yes.
Yeah, so I really did my best to find the best elastic that's going to hold up over time and not degrade and break down, and then the lining material that's going to help it. Like when you hold it up, they'll just stay up on their own.
And that's one of my favorite prints. I love that print.
That's everybody's favorite.
That works with any kind of
wild
suit.
side.
Everyday suit. Yes, exactly.
We get a lot of swimmer orders with that, with like a neon strap, and I'm obsessed.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ooh.
So that's the thing, is that we can be as creative as you want to be. Maybe you vision something, or people will come to us and have a suit that they loved 10 years ago. And they've never been able to find that suit again. And like, can you help us recreate this? We like, the top about this, but we like this in a bottom. We've made them for them, which is a one-piece like scuba suits that you can zip up. So really, it's again about your imagination. What you want to create, and we help to bring that to life.
Tricia has even had me make a rash guard for a cat before.
Really?
The cutest cat rash guard. Yeah.
I'm not open to that again because I'm gonna stick to humans. But we've done it. We've done it all.
You're going to stick to humans.
We had a gentleman come into our North Shore studio, and he loved his cat. Brought it everywhere. Literally, took it surfing, everything.
He wanted a matching
He
swimsuit.
picked the print and said, "I would like a rash guard for me, one for my cat,
and one for my
girlfriend." And literally, we're like, okay, we haven't done that, but we'll figure it out.
Hey,
and they were adorable.
You said custom, so.
It was custom, you're right.
Oh my goodness. Does this even feel soft, like on the back? I've always wondered.
Yes,
with
connectors.
Yeah,
because
the
it's on your
connectors.
skin. Yes.
And there's an example. That's one of our molded cups. That's a shorter cup for somebody who's like 5 foot to 5'1".
With the
bling.
So that's a good molded cup. You can feel the difference between
those colors look pretty against your skin.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
That's for you,
Just
Linda.
step back there and put that on.
Maybe she's going to hit the stage, guys.
Yeah.
Olympia 22.
All right, we got you.
Okay. All right, guys. Now I know it's time for us to wrap it up. Trying to put me in a bikini. All right. Well, ladies, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Bikini Lab, Hawaii.
Yes, thank you.
Yes.
Yes, we wish you so much aloha, and we appreciate you having us.
Yes.
Thank you for
All
joining
right.
us.
Thank you. And we'll see you again.